Hey guys, I'm Candy and welcome back to Candy's Locker Room. We are going to get into the Week 13 NFL recap, starting off with the LA Chargers and the Patriots game. Just when I thought the Cowboys season was going downhill, I saw the score to the LA Chargers and the Patriots game. 45-0. The Patriots looked like the perfect team against the Chargers as they scored and scored and scored, and the Chargers turnover, missed field goal, blocked field goal, interception. It really was the perfect game for the Patriots and not so much for the Chargers. I wonder if the Chargers want to play the Cowboys. Anyway, speaking of the Cowboys, let's talk about their battle against the Ravens on Tuesday. Disclaimer really quickly. In my last video, I said that the Cowboys were probably excited to face off against Des Bryant. Des Bryant was excited to face off against the Cowboys, and so were a lot of his fans, happy to be able to watch their favorite team, the Cowboys, and their old favorite receiver, 88. But that did not happen. If you're behind on the news a little bit, Dez was tested right before the game, and as he was out there on the field practicing before the game, after he had shaken people's hands and hugged old teammates, etc., the doctors come out to get him because he had retest him, and allegedly he tested positive for COVID. I'll tell you why I said allegedly in a moment. But he did not get to play against the Cowboys, and a lot of the fans were upset, and he was crushed. He sent out a couple of hectic tweets saying, well, not hectic, but cryptic tweets saying, this could be the end of the season for him. He just couldn't take anymore. Weird, right? But this is why I said alleged, because today he put out there that he got tested for COVID back-to-back and was tested negative back-to-back, and that he wasn't excited about it. So of course, I threaded through the comments, and a lot of the fans were saying that they think Jerry possibly played the doctors off. What do you think? Do you think that that is actually something that could have happened, or it just was bad luck and he got tested and he was positive for COVID? The Cowboys were looking pretty good in the first quarter. We led 10-7, and then here comes the second quarter. The interception and missed field goal from the Dallas Cowboys. The Ravens took over at the half, 17-10. The Ravens continued their lead over the Cowboys in the third quarter with another touchdown as our kicker missed 2 more field goals, missing crucial points that we should have and really needed to have. In the fourth quarter, the Cowboys were able to scoundrel up 1 more touchdown, but it just wasn't enough as the Ravens defeated the Cowboys 17-34. Now, I know that was a lot of Cowboy information to take in, but you guys know how I get when I'm talking about my Cowboys. But moving right along, it's time for Candy's flag on the play. My first flag on the play is Dawson and Sherman. After the play, Dawson goes up to Sherman and shoves him right in the helmet. And a lot of the commentators were saying, oh, he needs to pick on someone his own size. Basically thinking that the guy was taller than him. They were really the same height. One was just a little thicker. Hey, if you got the hands, throw them. I'm just kidding. My second flag on the play is a big one. The Bengals and the Miami Dolphins game. If you didn't watch this, you need to watch it right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mike Thomas hit Grant as he was trying to stand there and return the ball. And it wasn't just an ordinary hit. He knocked the mess out of him to where he was laying there for a couple of minutes on the ground. But no worries. The Dolphins had Grant's back, and they came off of the sidelines with a vengeance. Even the coach came off of the sidelines ready to fight. And a couple of them got a few licks in. You know it was a bad hit when the coach comes out onto the field to defend his player. Needless to say, we know they don't play in Miami. My next flag on the play is the Cleveland Browns and the Titans game. Simmons of the Titans, after the play, you see him pulling Teller, who is like down on his knees after a play. Simmons is just pulling his jersey, and then he does the weirdest thing. He pulls out his hand and like tries to knock his arm off with like this karate chop. Now it's time for Candy's Hot Shot of the Week. My hot shot of the week is Justin Reed of the Houston Texans. Justin Reed had on this green fitted suit, and I love a nice fitted suit on a man. So his fitted suit was green. He had on these brown dress shoes, a white button-up dress shirt, and a blue designed of some sort tie, and it looked really cute on him. Well, he's a man, he probably don't want to be called cute. He looked handsome in it, and it looked good. So that is my hot shot of the week. My fumble of the week was Patrick Queen of the Ravens. His outfit was just giving me big no vibes. He had on Jordans, which every outfit that has Jordans does not mean that it looks good, guys. So don't get mad at me for saying this, but he had on those black, white, and red Jordans, some really simple blue jeans, a graphic t-shirt that was black with all of this stuff all over it, and a white bubble jacket. Yeah, that was a no for me, and he is my fumble of the week. Maybe next week he will be my hot shot of the week. Who knows? But not this week. It's time for my Q&A. All right. Yes, we all know that I am a Cowboys fan, but that does not mean you guys have to bombard me with questions that are just talking down on my Cowboys, but I'm going to answer them anyway. First question is, why don't you guys just quit? Well, one, you can't really just quit in the NFL, can you? And two, because I want to see what we can do for the rest of the season. Gosh. A little bit more on the serious note here. Someone asked, do you think that the Cowboys have a shot at making it to the playoffs? No. No, leave me alone. Third and last Cowboys question I'm going to answer is, should the Cowboys draft another quarterback? I don't really want to answer that question, but I am. I don't think so, because we have all these backup quarterbacks that we're just pulling out of nowhere and giving all these shots. So what is wrong with giving our hardworking quarterback his position when he gets all the way healthy? Not saying we can't get a backup quarterback, but I think that we're pretty solid on Dak. So no, we should not. Next question. With COVID going on, do you believe that you are going to go to any of the football games this season? I am a huge football fan, but I am very cautious with COVID going on. So you're just gonna have to wait and see if I go to one of those games. All right, guys, that's enough torture for the Cowboys for one Candy segment, and I am going to sign out. Thank you guys for tuning in to Candy's Locker Room. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Candy's Locker Room. Follow my Instagram, Candy's Locker Room, and I will talk to you guys soon.